And testing for audio. Yep, it's just there a bit. Okay, there we go. Hey folks, and welcome back to Honkai Star Rail. So, I've done what I need to do, and changed the thumbnail to the stuff, and made some edits and stuff. Well, here's what happened. So, off stream, I went to spend a little bit more, and of course I got laid up to level 60, though I had to exchange some materials to get him to this state, and I still need 10 more of the of these stuff. But no, I don't even have the thing yet unlocked because I still have to go through the story and unlock the area. But I did get the light cone. I won the up the higher chance of getting these stuffs and get that to level 80. But for level 60, 5,677. That's the highest HP I think I have on all my characters right now. Well, that's the level anyway. 26, 2,894. Oh, 5,000. Oh, of course, with Bailu with HP stats and especially some of the talents. For Blade here, for trace wise, it's I haven't got to any of these guys. I do need to go up against the new boss for this one. Which, oh my god, I just frowned upon this. I did this on Monday. It's like, I said, yeah, you should save your boss's stuff. Idiotically. Wait, no, wait. Actually, matter of fact. Can I exchange the material for, I wonder if I'm able to exchange the material. Where is it? Guess not. Well, I gotta wait till Monday to start getting the materials for the other trace materials for Blade, so that's gonna be a while. Anyway, let's head back to the Luofu, continue on with the story. I mean, the actual main story. So eventually, I will get Blade ready to go. It's just he's not ready. I mean, he's not combat ready at this point. I have a feeling he may end up being killed a lot more at level 60 than so I'm not taking my chances just yet. As much as I want to showcase him. But don't worry, Blade will have his time on screen soon.
Yeah.
Whoa. Looks like the battle here was intense.
And it was likely from Blade. I'm calling it here.
The Master Diviner must have launched the campaign while we were delayed in the Artisanship Commission.
Indeed. Since General Jing Yuan tasked the Master Diviner with commanding the Cloud Knights, he must have known she'd act on the results of her divination.
Thank goodness the General didn't make us go with the Knights. Fighting is totally different from adventuring. All these people. It's tough to bear.
I'm afraid this is nothing, Benefactor. Centuries ago, an emanator of abundance besieged the Luofu with the aim of taking the ambrosial arbor. They destroyed half our delves and killed most of the Cloud Knights. For long-life species, such events are more like yesterday's memories than ancient history. This awful spectacle is child's play in comparison.
Oh. I didn't notice these here. I only saw the Mara's thing, but I did not see these here. They look like wolves.
Hey, is that supposed to make us feel better?
It's history.
It's hard to tell if the Master Diviner won or lost here.
A draw? This isn't a tournament, you know. I can't see many Cloud Knights. The Xianzhou must have fought well.
Not necessarily. There'd usually be a base with supporting forces set up after a successful engagement, but we don't see any of that. Let's look around and see if we can find some clues.
Be careful. Those monsters are pretty tough.
Where's the wolf bot? Oh, there it is. Yikes.
Look, there's someone over there.
Don't mind me. Okay, now I can see.
Here! There are still survivors here.
You're not the Knights. What is your purpose here? It's dangerous.
We're reinforcements sent by the General. Where's everyone else?
Resorting to short-lived species as reinforcements. Jingyuan is truly running out of options.
Hey, we've done worse and survived worse.
Run! She's a disciple of Sanctus Medicus!
Oh, them again.
Silence. If my healing worked, you'll become one of us.
Oh, they're
And then
gonna
it's
become
not
Mara.
just me they'll be running from.
Hurry! Leave here! I can't control myself anymore!
You took the bait.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
The lives of short-lived
Are you
species
kidding
are
me?
so fleetingly brief. Why seek death?
Well, this is the first time I'm seeing these enemies. Well,
I'll end your misery. Who's next?
are you kidding me? Oh, this is the enemies.
More enemies. Time for a buzz.
As easy as that.
Gale Force. What a headache. I'll end your misery.
So getting rid of the one that summoned the stuff doesn't get rid of them.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Who's next?
Receive divinity.
Thank you, comrade.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead return!
You took the bait.
Stay the course. To the clouds!
Who's next?
Why did you come to the Xianzhou? To seek immortality? You don't have to appease Jing Yuan. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus can provide all that you desire.
I'll end your misery.
Okay, so what I want to do is this, and this.
The wind is rising. Bullets! From the boat!
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Yeah, it did. Nice. And that worked out perfectly.
Hold on. We'll find someone to help.
Don't waste your time. They've converted me. I don't have much longer. Go. The Master Diviner's troops are ahead.
Let's go.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus were in hiding for so long. Now they finally show their face. Did the Master Diviner fail to foresee this? Be careful, benefactors. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus worship Yaoshut, the Plague's author, the greatest enemy of the Xianzhou. The Alliance has been trying to root out their secret organization for millennia. It's no coincidence that they've chosen this moment to reveal themselves.
You took the bait. Time for a fun.
Stay the course. Gale force!
Who's next?
Let's settle this.
Can I have fun this time?
Oh yes.
Receive divinity.
Thank you, comrade.
Eternal stay. Dead return!
Spirit never dies. To the clouds!
I'll end your misery. A sharp scythe needs targets.
I'll see you off.
Don't mess with me. Time for a fun.
As easy as that.
I'll end your misery. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
A moment's excitement, nothing more.
Is there a heal info in here somewhere? Okay. Let me see what the map looks like. Oh. I didn't realize how close the new routes are. So I know what I'll be doing after this stream. Oh, and they have the new enemies here. Hey, what is... Oh. Okay, we already encountered that. Encountered those two. And we have not yet to run into the giant monkey. In due time to farm more of Blade's relics. This is such a wonderful game. Anyway, let's proceed with the story.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus were in hiding for so long. Now they finally show their face. Did the Master Diviner fail to foresee this? Be careful, benefactors. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus worship Yaoshi, the Plague's author, the greatest enemy of the Xianzhou. The Alliance has been trying to root out their secret organization for millennia. It's no coincidence that they've chosen this moment to reveal themselves.
Oh, there was a thing on the way here. Okay.
I'll see you off.
Time for a buzz.
From the boat!
This is double speed.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Okay,
A
I
sharp
wasn't
scythe
expecting that.
needs targets.
Just curious what these wolves have.
You chose the wrong enemy. Receive divinity. The dead return!
Gale force!
Nothing major.
Stop aiming for the song.
To the clouds! Boat! From the boat!
A sharp scythe needs targets.
Ah, so we drop more of the immortal material drops. Nice.
Who goes there? Show yourselves!
We are.
Wait, it's you. Quickly, in here. It's dangerous outside.
You recognize us?
Master Diviner?
Are you not the General's guests?
Yep.
The Master Diviner prophesied your arrival. We were ordered to wait for you under any circumstances.
Wow, coincidence.
Yes, the Master Diviner ordered us to remain stationed here and went to scout ahead. They're saying the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have returned. They haven't been seen for an age. The troops are anxious. It's good that you're here. The Master Diviner said the Knights weren't to move out until you arrived. Please wait in the camp. We'll decide on our next steps once the Master Diviner returns.
That the Cloud Knights received orders not to advance is a bad sign. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus. I've heard the name before. If memory serves, they're an underground sect of the Abundance that's said to have lain dormant within the Xianzhou, plotting to overthrow the Alliance. The Stellaron has certainly caused Abundance-like abnormalities. Is that what motivated the disciples to come out of the shadows? No. The Knight's main force remains intact. Something must have happened. Something we're not aware of. The Master Diviner isn't here. Let's head into camp and see what we can learn from the troops here.
Good idea. Why don't you take a look around, benefactors? My feet need a rest.
Oh, take your time, Tanyan. You're the closest guy to me now, so...
Forgive me for being brief. Warfare is a dangerous business. There's no time for idle chat. We took over this place a few hours ago under the Master Diviner's command. It was only afterwards that we learned our enemies were none other than the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, those who worship the Plague's author. Everything was going as planned. The sorcerers of the disciples and the fantastic creatures they commanded were no match for us. And after a while, our comrades suddenly started to slaughter one another.
They became honor-struck?
Curse it. What Sanctus Medicus sorcery did they use on us? The greatest fear of the Xianzhou people is succumbing to our Mara-struck form around others. To do so means that we have given up on being human, lost the abomination sleeping in our immortal blood, and violated the Rainbow's admonishments. What the disciples of Sanctus Medicus did are despicable acts that every Alliance resident detests. I swear to the Arbiter that I will avenge my comrades.
You want to ask questions? Fine. But I must be present the whole way through. This part needs to be recorded as testimony.
That's fine. Don't worry about it.
Finally, someone to talk to. These Cloud Knights are so serious, so boring.
Oh, time for some interrogation. How about the Stellarons?
That shining seed? I've seen it. So beautiful. If you gaze into it, there's a voice inside that speaks to you.
Yeah, and it's also a ticking time bomb within Aleister right now.
Do you still remember Cocolia?
Yeah.
The Master said we could inject new life into the ambrosial arbor with it. I didn't believe it at first. We tried many methods, spending multiple lifetimes of short-life species, yet the arbor showed no signs of resurrection. But look upon it now. Only the power of an eon can recreate the miracle. Yes, yes, the mighty Sanctus Medicus, the abundance.
About the Ambrosial Arbor.
So, you witnessed it too? The Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection. Magnificent.
It was literally the biggest tree that ever sprouted on a ship. Of
In
course
the
they're gonna spot
Befall
to see
era, so far in the past that even long-life species cannot recall, Sanctus Medicus the Abundance gifted the Ambrosial Arbor to the Xianzhou Luofu. With that sacred tree, humanity realized many miracles. The fallow earth, the western soapberry, the altered flesh. But that devilish archer ruined everything. They twisted right and wrong and erased Sanctus Medicus's achievements. But soon we will return to the glory of the Befall era. You've seen the fantastic creatures that fought with us. They are only minor gifts of the Ambrosial Arbor.
Shut it, rambling rodent. The Cloud Knights will root all of you out soon.
What did you do to those, excuse me. What did you do to these Cloud Knights?
What did we do? We cured our kin. It must hurt to be trapped in such weak flesh and blood.
You scum! If the Order allowed, I would cut you down now.
Oh, you don't understand. A short-life species couldn't understand. Mara struck? It's a second life gifted by Sanctus Medicus to eliminate the self, to achieve transcendence, a life of true freedom.
But is it true freedom when you don't have the ability to think for your own? And you just become a monster?
I see a desire for power in your eyes. This life is too short for you, isn't it? I can help you.
No, you can't.
Don't listen. His words are poison.
We're just having fun, sir. Without the blessing of the abundance, you short-life species would never be able to endure the transformation.
And I see why a lot of people use the path of the hunt in the simulated universe. Well, you see me. Well, whenever I do go, I will be broadcasting the live run-through of the new World Simulated Universe World 7 after the story. I don't have any more questions.
Master Diviner, you're back.
I have kept you waiting, but the deceit of the disciples is laid bare to me now.
Please tell us the whole truth this time.
Apologies. To avoid dissemination of intelligence, the General and I kept the involvement of the disciples to ourselves. It is a clandestine organization that seeks to overthrow the Alliance. Before the Stellaron disaster, the disciples had remained veiled in shadow for years. Their emergence reflects their intricate connection to this calamity.
Also, she is confirmed to be released pretty soon. Likely in 1.3 along with Inhibitor Lene, which is 5-star imaginary Dan Heng.
The conflict is difficult, Master Diviner, but you have led your forces from the front lines and beyond in pursuit of the enemy. Admirable work.
Hardly. A diviner must acquire first-hand knowledge in order to calculate the future. Collecting intelligence in this way assists me in achieving the right answer. Wait, what's all this about a difficult conflict? The disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been scheming for a long time, but our army is in no way inferior. How can things be so difficult?
Just ask for our help already.
It would seem you came prepared.
The first time we met Madame Yukong, she said something like, "This is a Xianzhou affair, and there's no need for the Express to get involved." And now here we are running around doing everything. Even the IPC takes it easier on us. Let me guess. What are we up to this time? Could it be heading to the front lines? Leading the Cloud Knight charge? Well, try this on for size. Nope! I can't stand any more of this fighting. So there.
Who said you'd be heading to the battlefield?
Oh, you assumed it, March.
We're not?
Jing Yuan's orders. He said that the value of unexpected guests lies in the unexpected. The Cloud Knight's assault was to demonstrate our power to the enemy head-on. Now it is time for the unexpected. Please, come with me.
Yes, we are the variables.
After receiving the Ambrosial Arbor, the Alchemy Commission was once the Luofu's most vital commission. After all, it was they who changed the Xianzhou natives into long-life species. But in the end, the alchemists grew discontented and began to obsess over the manipulation of life. Research into the Arbor poisoned their minds. The more they pursued it.
God damn it, I want to hear more of it.
Morning bells chime in a dream. Evening mist gathers around me. Do you see that?
What was that? Hang on.
What huge elixir crucibles. There's still smoke coming out of them.
This is where the alchemists practiced the way of immortality in ancient times. They erected elixir crucibles here to absorb the power of the arbor, turning fantasy into reality. Since the smoke from the crucibles never ceases, this place was named Evenest Mansion. An elegant name, but as far as the art of war is concerned, it's a death trap. As long as the crucibles are lit and the smoke continues to linger, we cannot get any closer.
This is why the Cloud Knights lost control and became Mara-struck?
Indeed. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus infuse the smoke that permeates this delve with medicinal pellets that elicit Mara.
Oh.
Unless the Cloud Knights were able to march with their breath held, they would be doomed to fall into disarray. Moreover, no one can know whether their comrade was about to be stricken with Mara. Is there anything better than fear for destroying the morale of an army?
The Cloud Knights' first assault was just a cover. You're using the main army to attract the enemy's attention, while we douse the elixir crucibles and stop the smoke.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus renounced their century of secrecy and chose to reveal themselves, meaning they feel confident of victory. But no matter how well prepared they may be, their focus has always been the Cloud Knights. They are completely unaware of your existence and capacity, and in short, cannot be prepared against you.
Ready to kick some ass? Let's do this. The smoke can't infect us? Why not get the Foxians and the Videotter to try? That's a good question.
You misunderstand the nature of the Mara-struck condition. It is not a curse unique to humankind. Foxians don't usually succumb to it because their lifespan is not eternal. Yet they are still a long-lived species. The Videottera rely on molting to discard the old world. All long-lived species are equal in the face of Mara. However, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus could never have guessed that the General would seek outside help. They won't be prepared against short-lived species.
Is this what General Jing Yuan meant by unexpected guests?
I wouldn't hazard a guess. All I can say is that the predictions of the Stellaron hunters were more accurate than mine. The future that Kafka seeks is becoming reality. One step at a time.
All according to her script. This is the only way.
Rather, only this way leads to the known best result. If we can afford to choose, then none would choose to leap off a cliff. Besides, this is not my decision alone. The duty of the Master Diviner is to bring luck and avoid misfortune. I don't want my choice to plunge the Luofu into a terrible future. To return to the matter at hand, only you can douse the elixir crucibles without being harmed by them. What say you?
Fine. I didn't hear a please, but seeing as we do kinda have superpowers around here, Mr. Yang, what do you think?
Yep.
I will come at once when the smoke dissipates. You won't be left to fend for yourselves. What? It's not too late to practice holding my breath.
You seem quite alright.
We're still far from the elixir crucibles. I'm no healer, but I do know that dosage is important in the application of poisons.
You are a preservation unit from the drip marketing. One-time preservation.
Even so... Okay, I admit it. I'm terrified. I'm still young. I don't want to become Mara-struck so soon. My fortune is fluctuating between the Marsh and Heaven trigrams. I can avert disaster by being decisive, so stop talking to me and distracting me. I'll focus on keeping my sanity. The rest is up to you. Do you not trust me? If I told you I wasn't certain, would you turn back on the spot? Nonsense! I'm very certain. 100%! Though I'm sure a little reassurance wouldn't hurt. You don't know what being Mara-struck actually means, do you? The healers believe that the Mara-struck condition is related to memories. Unsurprisingly, long-life species have long lifespans, but there is a limit to the brain's capacity. After centuries and millennia, a long-life species' emotional threshold becomes higher and higher. Simultaneously, their memories fade and become dull under the erosion of time, leaving behind only the most extreme and vivid recollections, which are almost guaranteed to be memories full of anguish and regret. Do you understand now? The fate of all long-life species is to no longer feel joy and happiness, left only with hatred and regret etched into the heart. Under such extreme conditions, a person's ego starts to crumble. And that is the beginning of the Mara-struck condition.
Why am I thinking this is like the side effects of Blade's immortality? I mean, yes, I understand he's Mara-struck and all, but damn.
Short-life species don't need to worry about this. Feel better?
Phew, I do. I never had memories to begin with.
No, you still don't understand. The condition isn't caused by memories, but by the emotional threshold having been... Never mind. You can regard it as a memory issue. Only a handful of converted alchemists and healers. They can drive fantastic creatures into battle and strengthen their bodies with medicinal pellets. But they are no match for the Cloud Knights. That's why they decided to spread this demonic vapor. There is a gulf in strength between us, yet they still emerged into the open and rebelled. Something isn't right. They must be waiting for some shift in fortune.
Alright, I'll leave it to
I will
you.
come at once when the crucibles are doused and the smoke dissipates.
Huh. I feel like even though long-life species get to live forever, they aren't so different from us short-life species when it comes to worries and suffering. Wait, Miss Ting-Yun! Why are you still here? You're too close to the crucible!
Thank you for the concern, but I'm fine. The General commanded me to stay with you. I dare not go against military orders.
Your life is more important, Miss Ting-Yun. Go back. We can explain to the General.
There's really no need. I've spent my years traveling the universe. Not to mention, I'm younger and stronger than I look. Even you benefactors have probably lived longer than me.
You know what, for that, Ting-Yun? Fine, let's bring you back into the team.
Let's be friends!
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
A moment's excitement, nothing more.
Well,
The dead return!
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. A sharp side needs targets.
divinity. Bloom. Repay.
Fight is fun!
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. This is double speed. Who's next? A sharp scythe needs targets.
The dead return!
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
A moment's excitement, nothing more.
Oh,
Oh, wait! We still haven't doused the burners!
oops.
Seems like the smoke is getting thinner.
Not been enough.
Turn it off! Why did you turn it on?
I thought it was off. Okay, to be fair, it looks done. Okay. Okay, this one I know is on.
Yay, we did it! Can't see the smoke anymore.
Excellent. I'll lead my troops to the rendezvous.
She was holding her breath for the entire time while we were fighting. Hello there.
So, you succeeded in dousing the elixir cauldrons.
Yes.
Unimportant. The inevitable is already upon us.
Danshu. It's you.
Oh, it's her.
I've met you before in my capacity as Chief Alchemist, Master Diviner. You don't seem surprised.
Indeed. The General and I knew that the disciples of Sanctus Medicus must be hiding in the Alchemy Commission. However, without evidence, we couldn't bring charges before the commissions. We had to wait for you to show yourselves. And now, your charges are many. Drawing Stellaron spirits into the Xianzhou, resurrecting the Ambrosial Arbor, striking down our people with Mara. The Ten Lords Commission will address these transgressions during your reckoning.
And not to mention, you drugged me with Mara. I'm still pissed about that.
Crimes? If I am guilty, then all of our Xianzhou ancestors are also guilty. They were the ones who accepted the blessings of the abundance and turned their descendants into long-life species. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus are only walking on the road our ancestors once took. How is it a crime to seek ascendance? In days of old, the roots of the Ambrosial Arbor enveloped the Xianzhou Luofu like a living creature. We controlled the stellar seas, and none could stand in our way. Everyone could become celestial and shift form at will. Divine miracles descended onto all 9 Xianzhou ships. What a glorious time that was. How far the Xianzhou has fallen. We consent to be commanded by the devilish archer. Suffer continuously at the hands of the denizens of abundance. And the Ten Lords Commission even forces us to give up our immortality. How pitiful. I do not blame you for your ignorance. We were not born in the era when the Ambrosial Arbor first descended. Nor did we witness its miracles. But now, we now have an opportunity to restore the ancient laws.
Forgive me for thinking you might have harbored some profound enlightenment. Yours is the same old talk of those who seek power and give up on their humanity. Our Xianzhou ancestors fought side by side with the Arbiter, laid waste to the Arbor, and established the Ten Lords Commission to lay down the lines between life and death. In doing so, we enshrined our future as human beings. Celestials? There are no Celestials on the Xianzhou. The divine miracles of the abundance, the manipulation of life and death. Your deeds are nothing but evil.
I have nothing to say to you, Master Diviner. You have already made your decision. You have discarded power. A most foolish choice.
Alright!
Master Diviner, allow me to show you what the Celestials were capable of.
What a headache.
Good as new. Seize the moment.
Receive divinity.
Thanks.
Repay.
Don't mess with me. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
1,000 wonders to raise your finest one.
I'll end your misery.
Merciful Medicus, hear my call.
How about no? I wonder what you're gonna be doing, so.
I'll end your misery.
Let's be friends.
Nothing, Ranger.
Whoa, whoa, what was that? Oh, that ain't good.
Eternal sleep is not the end.
The dead return!
Time for a fun.
Who's next?
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
I'll see you off.
Receive divinity.
Better late than never.
Why? She said
Get wrecked.
the Ambrosial Arbor's descent will bring us undying bodies. The one who gave us the Stellaron said that
Who gave you the Stellaron?
Vantilia, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have fulfilled our promise. You, Lord Ravager, must do the same. Now, quickly.
What?
Little pawn. Must you force me to intervene directly? I'm loath to flout my philosophy of destruction.
Oh my god, they possessed Yun! No!
Never mind. It would seem the time has come for other means of dismantling the Xianzhou from within. What a shame. It would have been nice to observe for a little longer. You received the gift of abundance. Surely you can withstand my sin of destruction.
Oh my god!
Mr. Yun!
Benefactors, allow me to reintroduce myself. I am Lord Ravager of Otelia. I have come with a single purpose. To set in motion the self-destruction of the Xianzhou.
Mr. Yun! Is the Lord Ravager of the Antimatter Legion? But how can that be?
Keep calm, all of you. This is a formidable enemy. We have to stay together.
You better not kill
Can I
Yun.
have fun
I'm
this
gonna be
time?
very pissed.
Time for a hug. Seize the moment.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
1,000 wonders to raise your spirits.
Fight is fun!
I'll enter misery. Who's next?
You chose the wrong enemy. Nothing major.
Don't mess with me.
Oh, you...
Better late than never.
What a headache.
Oh, shit.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
I'll see you off.
I'll enter misery.
You are fortunate that Zephyro and Selenova never. They have no qualms about dealing out destruction. But since that stubborn general has sent us
Illusions of the past.
I'll make sure I steal the show. My apologies for leaving so soon. But I have a point to keep. I'm sure my friends here will be
Don't mess with me.
Welcome, customers.
What a headache.
You chose the wrong enemy. Nothing. Eternal step. Dead return!
Let's be friends.
Who's next?
I'll see you off. Repay.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
1,000 wonders to raise.
Fight is fun!
Oh, god damn it.
Don't mess with me.
Receive divinity. You chose the wrong enemy.
Welcome, customers. Let's be friends.
Why? Yeah, it's gonna die.
disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Wait, hold on a second. Are you really saying that Miss Ting-Yun was a member of the Antimatter Legion all along?
No, she was possessed, March. No. I highly doubt that is ever the truth.
What was that fire that came out of her? And her body? Where did it go? Mr. Yang, you're smart. What happened just now?
The flame we witnessed claimed to be Lord Ravager Fantilia, a name I've heard other Nameless speak of in the past. She's one of 7 Lord Ravagers who serve Nanook, and finds pleasure in witnessing the self-destruction of mortals. She's led countless souls down a dark and hopeless path.
Meaning that Ting-Yun had long since fallen under the Lord Ravager's influence?
I don't believe so. Fantilia revels in watching a corrupted mind eating away its host from inside out, until the obliteration of both is achieved. But there was no indication that Ting-Yun had been misguided or manipulated. It's possible that the Ting-Yun we knew wasn't her true self, but an image Fantilia devised to serve her own purposes.
That is to say, Ting-Yun.
You're saying that the real Ting-Yun is still...
alive.
I'm sorry, March. I can't say with any certainty where the real Ting-Yun may be, or at what point she was replaced by the imposter. Without knowing where the body vanished to, it'll be tough to get an answer.
I hope she's alright.
At this point, it's all just conjecture and hope. But if that body belonged to the real Ting-Yun, it does raise the question of why Fantilia would go to such lengths to destroy any evidence of her. Wouldn't it be more in line with her destructive nature to leave Ting-Yun's remains behind as a display of power?
That's true.
I believe this to be Fantilia's goal: to sow seeds of doubt among us and ensnare us in a malevolent trap.
That sounds about right.
It's clear that the sudden resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus is all connected to the Lord Ravager. Pretending to be a Xianzhou citizen, planting a Stellaron in the Luofu, all part of her plan to bring about our self-destruction. Fantilia is aiming for the Ambrosial Arbor. If she succeeds, the Luofu will be deprived of its roots, making its destruction all too easy. We must stop her. We need to take a star skiff to Scale Gorge Waterscape. The Ambrosial Arbor can be sealed from that delve. Let's make haste.
Just to make sure there's nothing else around here. Well, I can get back to that later. Hang on. Before I do anything else, Fushuan, inventory.
That imposter had the audacity to carry out her nefarious plans right under our noses. How utterly despicable. What worries me more is just how many more antimatter saboteurs are at large.
It all happened so suddenly. But looking back, I think Mr. Yang was right. Ting-Yun was behaving strangely. She was fascinated with the Abundance's creations.
Alright. Oh god. No!
Since she was an Amicastor dispatched by the Skyfaring Commission, it's evident that there must indeed be a person with her name in the commission. We'll have to let the Cloud Knights get to the bottom of what happened to the real Ting Yun.
She better not
As
be
for the
dead.
Ting Yun who accompanied us all that way, it's like what Mr. Yang said. Her appearance was designed to sow seeds of doubt among us. We cannot allow ourselves to fall into her trap.
Scale Gorge Waterscape.
It is a delve governed by the Vidyadhara. Supposedly an ancient oceanic region transferred from the Vidyadhara home planet. After the Ambrosial Arbor was broken in two during the war, its roots were left gnarled and broken. Yet it never died. The Alliance decided to seal the arbor within Scale Gorge Waterscape, entrust it to the High Elders of the Vidyadhara, and rely on the power of long scions to constrain it. It has been so long. No one knows whether the seal remains. Even if it does, I doubt it will hinder that spectral Lord Ravager.
Where's Jing Yuan?
I've reported the current situation to the Seat of Divine Foresight. He made no further contact after we communicated at the Matrix of Prescience. He said he had important matters to personally attend to. The situation stands on the edge of a precipice. We must trust in the General.
Time is of the essence. Let's go. Wait. Oh. Oh!
This is...
Oh, haven't seen this trio in a while. Dan, Luofu, and Sushan. The Alchemy Commission. The Delve for...
Huh? You're pretty familiar with this place. Yep, it's the Alchemy Commission. No wonder we were getting those military broadcasts on the way over. Something about the Cloud Knights gathering here, right? They're probably coming to fix the Stellaron problem.
I sure hope so.
It's been such a long journey, but now we're finally gonna meet some Cloud Knights. I'll be back with my unit. I didn't lie to you, right? I told you I'd bring you somewhere safe, and I did. Though, we did take a bit of a detour.
I think Sushan's the March 7th of this group.
Before I arrived in Starskiff Haven, I had a diviner read my fortune for the journey ahead. He told me not to be concerned with the destination, but to seize my chances and travel with the current to reap the greatest harvest.
Meaning?
Meaning, thank you, Miss Sushan.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go report to the nearest captain. You guys can hang around here, but don't run off too far. There'll be Cloud Knights coming to escort you back soon. Bye for now.
Later, Sushan. Oh, it's me. Oh, God damn it, not this again.
The messages never get sent. I wonder what's happening with those three. The Cloud Knights seem to be gathering for the Stellaron disaster. But why did Kafka want us to come here? What happened to them? And what happened to Blade? I've delayed for too long. I need more information.
What's up? Don't worry. Once the fight is over, I'll personally escort you and Mr. Luofu home.
Thanks to those heroes, I managed to pull through. Could those guests of the General be the Galaxy Rangers of old?
The Master must have failed to summon the protection of Sanctus Medicus. Her will must have wavered. Just you wait. I'll show you the blessing of Sanctus Medicus.
The
travelers defeated the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Won't that make us seem incompetent? I need to find a way to make this report sound more impressive.
I'm sorry, I have to catch up to my friends. Thank you for looking out for me on this journey. Both of you.
What's going on?
What a huge cauldron.
This aureate cauldron is driven by the cloud hymn magic of our people, the Vidyadhara. It drinks the water of the ancient sea like a whale swallows the tide and refines it into medicinal pellets.
Echoes of Dan's past.
All the elixir crucibles that the Vidyadhara helped to construct contain cloud hymn magic. You should take this chance to learn more, young master.
But I don't need any sort of device to help me command water. What more is there to learn?
You are indeed the chosen one, with endless potential. Yet, cloud hymn magic is just the beginning.
Of Vidyadhara Mirajago? Have these shadows of the past yet to disperse? These memories... No. They have nothing to do with me anymore.
You sure about that, Dan? You sure about that?
They say that you're Luofu's power incarnate. Is that true?
Long. I was exiled from the Xianzhou. I'm no longer one of the Scions of Permanence.
Oh, okay, so we are learning more about this.
I doubt I will be here to see you take charge. No need to feel aggrieved. Vidyadhara go through cycles of life and death, existing forever in this world. By the time you are the High Elder, my hatching rebirth will be complete, and I will be a child once again. Please, take care of me.
Power. It's you. You've returned, High Elder.
That's very eerie.
Something terrible is happening in Scale-Gorge Waterscape. Please, don't go any further. Your enemies are waiting for you.
That's very concerning, but let's progress on anyway.
I'm sorry. I cannot linger here. My friends have left.
You didn't heed us then, and won't heed us now. As headstrong as you always were. It seems you already made your decision. There is a vessel bound for Scale-Gorge Waterscape, located ahead.
He's here.
Oh boy! Oh no!
right on time.
Oh no!
That feeling, Kafka. It's welling up within me. That feeling. It's...
Well, don't resist. Let the Mara strike you.
You're here.
Oh no.
It's time to pay the price! It's time!
Okay, actually, this is a good one here.
You think changing form will help you escape?
I've told you and that woman many times. I am Dan Heng. I have nothing to do with your past.
Dan Heng. You think another name and face can blot out the sin of your past? You didn't even experience death. I will force this suffering upon you, Dan Heng. You will know the pain of death.
Not on my watch.
Oh, yo, Yan Qing! You
You're
finally
not
found
murdering
him.
anyone today, fugitive. You're coming with me.
Jing Yuan's lapdog. Did the general not teach you to choose your battles wisely?
I'm getting every screenshot of the Stellar Hunters in here, so yeah.
Hey, move back. Things are about to... Huh?
Yes?
You look so familiar.
Look out!
Quit hiding. Your true self revealed.
Stop!
Holy shit!
You...
I have news for you, boy. Behind you is none other than the traitor of the Xianzhou. A criminal forever banished. The High Elder of the Vidyadhara, Imbibitor Lunae. You really thought the Stellaron Hunters were the only ones to infiltrate the Xianzhou?
In that case, I'll bring both of you to justice. I've heard of you, Imbibitor Lunae. First it was the Stellaron Hunters, now an exiled criminal has infiltrated the Xianzhou. Come get me.
Oh my god, yes!
I have no interest in stoking conflict. I came to ensure the safety of my friends.
Save your excuses for the shackling prison.
Out of the way! Do not be afraid.
Holy shit! I was not. Oh my god! Oh, this is gonna be awesome. Let's go!
Better, but I'm afraid you won't be seeing your friends. They're caught in their own bitter struggle.
Silence! You're not getting away either!
Is that so? Let's heat things up then. Kafka?
Lady, listen to me. Unleash the Mara.
So it begins. Failed to stand you.
Surrender!
What's wrong? Afraid to hurt the boy?
Punish evil!
I wonder if the others are okay. He's quick.
won't give up. You only have one choice.
So familiar. Did she teach you? You deserve no mercy.
Can't delay any longer.
Oh my god.
I didn't wish to harm anyone. But there's no other way. Forgive me.
I failed. This isn't over.
Holy shit.
All of you listen to me. Stop.
Oh wow.
Well, Blady, are you satisfied?
What did you do?
I'm just clearing the stage for the grand entrance. Can't have you three misbehaving in front of the Luofu's hotshot general.
Jinyu, why you were here all this time and witnessed all of that? You let me... We beat up your laptop for no reason. But that's an interesting outcome though.
Genuine.
General!
Yeah, you're fine. Hi.
Many years have passed since the two of you departed the Xianzhou, and yet the circumstances of your return appear to be equally unhappy. If you still thought of me as a friend, you should have forewarned me.
My task is complete.
That it is. Thank you for assisting the Xianzhou in this small matter. Take this person away. I will pretend I didn't see anything this time.
General,
Now is not the time.
Holy jeez.
It has been a long time, old friend.
I'm not him.
I'm sorry. You cannot leave yet. Your Astral Express friends are waiting for you in Scale Gorge Waterscape. Shall we go and see them together?
Okay, I'm not going to lie. Holy shit.
Lunarescent Depths, a realm of singular beauty. Scale Gorge Waterscape is the same as when I last laid eyes on it. And here we stand so different from one another. The flesh of long-life species may be immortal, but the constant of heaven and earth eludes them.
The story quest hasn't ended yet, but I think this is hand down the best story I've seen so far.
You know the Vidyadhara hatching rebirth cycle, General. The waters of the ancient sea have cleansed Danfeng of his past sin. The person that once stood here alongside you is no more. I am Dan Heng. Whether Danfeng was hero or villain has nothing to do with me. I bore his punishment, accepted my eternal banishment without complaint. But do not let his shadow cloud your estimation of me, General.
Raising old nets only darkens the water, an exercise in unhappiness. Perhaps it is your visage, the horns on your head, or the unmistakable air of the High Elder that makes the separation nigh impossible for me.
I already told you,
You did. But to what effect? If words alone were enough to change the heart, this world would be without quarrel. If you wish to rid me of the illusion of Don Feng, you must do something for me. Before I can let Don Feng die and revoke your banishment edict, I need him to do me one final favor. I can guarantee you that when it is done, you will no longer walk in anyone's shadow aboard the Luofu.
I may not be capable of the things that Don Feng was capable of.
You must do it, or my promise will count for naught. If you wish to blame someone, blame your previous incarnation. Had he not committed that terrible sin, had the power of dragon transmutation been passed on intact, I would have no need to compel you. It is as I said. Here we stand so different from one another. Don Feng is no more. Now, there is only Don Heng. But I am the general of the Luofu. There are things that I wish I did not have to do, and yet I must. Let us talk of happier tidings. The friends you made on the Express are here. Do you wish to see them?
You brought them here?
Yes.
Oh my god,
They
yes.
are waiting in the Dragon Vista Rain Hall.
Yes!
Go. Your friends are waiting for you.
Aww, dang it.
I have been keeping careful watch against the abominations of abundance, the Stellaron hunters, and the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. But I never anticipated the Antimatter Legion. The hunt is far from over, yet all the while we find ourselves at war with other evil spirits. From this battle onward, the Alliance must fight the Legion to our dying breath, even if it means the end of the Luofu. Our intelligence tells us that the Legion are a mad and destructive war machine. Yet they never took up arms against the Alliance. The armies of the Seven Ravagers all have their own means of destruction. They are not to be taken lightly. Lord Ravager Fantalia favors internal collapse, which is why she masterminded the Stellaron crisis and urged the disciples of Sanctus Medicus out of the shadows. Now that her plot has been laid bare, she has no choice but to retreat. And yet that hardly suits her philosophy of destruction. There must be something more.
Her hatching rebirth is complete. She left me all alone. Still, I wait for the day of my rebirth. Endless waiting. As recorded in the ancient texts, this body of water was brought by my people from our homeworld. It formed part of the roiling deep. It is as pure here as it was there. Our dragon ancestors nurtured us with the water of life, and bestowed us with the permanence of the Vidyadhara.
Do you know something? When Don Feng committed his great crime, the Ten Lords Commission advocated strongly for him to be destroyed. The Vidyadhara, on the other hand, were split evenly in their favor and disfavor of the motion. The dragon transmutation inheritance was not intact after all. The senior Videodora hated you, yet did not dare to kill you. The Videodora were under great pressure. In order to placate the 10 lords and skyfaring commissions, they performed an exuviation charm on Don Fong against his will. Still, they ensured that the charm contained a flaw, thinking that this would fool the 10 lords' commission. The senior Videodora were sure of their scheme, but you cannot hide fire with paper.
Waters of the ancient sea, cleanse me. Waters of the ancient sea, protect me. This world's good karma is settled. This life's misfortune is erased.
More wolf enemies. Oh, hello there!
Look, your friends are taking the fight to the Legion as we speak.
We need to help them. Let's go!
Yes, more gameplay.
Heaven's Surge. Now. Let's make it quick.
There's no time to lose.
Conflict is pitiless!
Try that again!
The strength. Heaven's Surge. Forgive me. This is our chance.
Here is thunder!
Told you I could fight.
Show no mercy!
Let's go.
Follow my charge. Conflict is pitiless!
Just a scratch.
You can't run!
I sense a storm. Rules are made to be broken. Let's make it quick.
There's no time to lose.
My turn!
The strength. Heaven's Surge. Now. This is our chance.
Follow my charge. Here is thunder!
Heaven's Surge. Forgive me.
Xingyuan, where have you been?
Forgive my late arrival, Lady Fu. We are indebted to you and your forces. The Seats of Divine Foresight relayed the battle reports to me. As for Fantilia's plan...
The Ambrosial Arbor. That's her focus. Lord Ravager Fantilia's strategy was to create civil strife, then let it consume the Xianzhou from within. She wanted to use the Arbor to disseminate the power of the Plague's Author, and turn the Luofu into a hell of undying abominations.
That is clear to me now. Friends of the Astral Express, I have brought someone with me whom I think you'll be eager to see.
Hello there.
Dan Heng? You are Dan Heng, right? What's with the horns?
It's a long story, March. It's me.
So, you do have secret strength.
Yeah.
Let us save such reminiscence for later, shall we? My astral guests. When you first appeared on the Luofu, your stated aim was the resolution of the Stellaron crisis. I was concerned that the Stellaron hunters harbored ulterior motives and refused your offer. I see now that I was overly anxious. Nevertheless, it is true that the motives of the Stellaron hunters were not what they appeared. In order that the Express and the Xianzhou fight side by side, Kafka lured you here and broadened the scope of the crisis. In doing so, she succeeded in making it clear that your sincerity is beyond doubt. The Luofu is in your debt, and I have no right to seek further assistance from you. However, as Lady Fu has explained, the appearance of Phantilia means that the situation is far from under our control. As General of the Luofu, it would be foolish of me not to ask Dan Heng and the rest of you for your strength at this critical moment.
Even if the crisis on the Luofu had nothing to do with the Stellaron, I would be willing to help. But I can't speak for the other members of my crew. Explore, understand, establish, and connect. As the crew of the Express, that's the trailblaze creed we follow. Still, when the journey gets tough, those words can feel far off. Fear, risk, enemies, and death are the obstacles we face in pursuit of the creed. That's why the nameless who are able to stay the course number few indeed. Whether our destination lies before us or behind us, the decision is ours to make. Here, as on the Express, every vote counts.
Let's do this.
Dan Heng?
Let's do this.
Thank you, Dan Heng.
How am I still one of the nameless? I stand here at the mercy of others without true freedom to speak. But as a descendant of the Vidyadhara, I will fulfill my duty to the Luofu.
Great! Everyone's just as heroic as when they arrived. So, what's the master plan, General?
There is no master plan, only a bet. A bet on the senior Vidyadhara's incomplete exuviation charm. And on Dan Heng's ability to access the memories of the High Elder.
High Elder?
That.
When the Rainbow Arbiter severed the Ambrosial Arbor, remnants of the curse of the Plague's author lingered. In order to make the stemming of those remnants a possibility, the Luofu invoked the power of the Scions of Permanence. Under the direction of the High Elder, the Vidyadhara guided the waters of the ancient sea to flood the Scale Gorge waterscape delve and contain the Arbor. To commemorate this magnificent feat and sacrifice, the Alliance erected the Dragon Vista Rain Monument, a Vidyadhara statue.
It looks so much like Dan Heng. I wonder if...
Because that is him.
the statue... is that... Dan Heng's brother?
Oh god, here we go.
I see why you might think so. These events occurred a long time ago. Yet successive generations of High Elders have not differed greatly in their appearance. That is, until the current generation. The most recent successor did not inherit the same level of power, and their appearance is that of a child. Do you understand, Don Hong? Since Dong Feng perished, the Luofu Videodora have no longer had an individual capable of performing such feats. But you, who once kept watch over the Arbor, should be able to open a way through to that great tree. What happens next is in your hands.
You scared the heck out of me! For a second I thought you'd annoyed the general. It seemed like you were his prisoner. There I was, thinking up a plan to kidnap you, and it turns out the two of you are old buddies. So, what made you suddenly decide to come down from the Express?
'Cause freaking Blade.
Aw, how sweet. But Mr. Yang and I have been holding our own. We're pretty much Xianzhou heroes at this point. Anyway, it's great to have you with us, Don Hung.
Has coming here triggered your memory? Release your full potential. The power you carry is the key to opening a way through to the Ambrosial Arbor.
Well, what do you think of this entire matter?
I knew you'd come. When we first mentioned the Xianzhou, there was a sad look in your eyes. They may have banished you, but the Luofu is still your home. You're a member of the Express crew, Don Hung. Let's settle this matter as soon as possible. Our journey doesn't end here.
Raj. I'll talk to Aleister last.
Imbibitor Lunay's reincarnation. Dong Hong, correct? I've heard your name before. Your name was only erased from the public eye. But as the Master Diviner, I know, and should know, all the records of years gone by. Such archives are of great importance in times of need. I was not born in the heroic and extraordinary era of the High Cloud Quintet. To have seen those legends with my own eyes. Your appearance closely matches the depiction in the annals. Does Videodora reincarnation really entail a complete transformation? A new life?
And Aleister. Of course! No voice lines. Alright, I'm ready. Let's do this. Hang on, this is a good. Holy sleep! What the heck is...
The annals mention that Scale Gorge waterscape was once the location of Dragon Palace. Small wonder. Look at all these submerged structures.
I was fortunate enough to be here during the Shuhu upheaval period. I witnessed this place in its prime. An age passed. The palace was left in ruins, and the Vidyadhara used their sacred homeland to imprison the Arbor. The Luofu and the Xianzhou are greatly indebted to them. Lady Fu.
Here, General.
Remain here. Lead the Cloud Knights in defense of this passage. We must prevent further incidents.
Jingyuan, General, are you planning to face Gantilia alone?
Not necessarily.
I wouldn't say so. I'll be counting on a few friends for support.
Alright.
General, don't cast us aside. We're willing to go with you.
Yes, General. We may not be the mightiest force, but it's our duty as Cloud Knights to protect the Xianzhou. How can we let Outworlders face the danger while we stay behind the lines? With your permission, sir, allow me to lead the way.
I mean, to be fair, you guys won't even last a single hit from the boss, likely.
I understand your sentiments, soldiers. But the adversary ahead of us is not an abomination of abundance. They are a Lord Ravager of the Antimatter Legion. Crossing this line will bring you into the conflict between the Rainbow Arbiter and the Ruin Author. You have a more important duty. Cloud Knights, attention! After I enter the Ambrosial Arbor, and if the seawater returns to its original state, you must withdraw immediately and seal off the delve once more. The Master Diviner will lead you.
Yes, General!
Lady Fu, if I am unable to return, I entrust you with the important task of relaying the full account to the other Xianzhou ships.
I trust you will be here to reissue the order in person. But whatever the outcome, I will do as you command and honor the mission.
Spoken like a true general.
Alright. It's time for the end game. Holy shit. I'm just gonna say, I'm just astounded by what just went on.
These steps are so far apart. I gotta find a way down.
Use Scale Gorge waterscape to seal the arbor. Treason! Blasphemy! You've lost your senses. You think this will gain the trust of the Xianzhou natives. Those who are not of our kind can never be of our mind.
I understand your misgivings, but my decision is made. That is the course we must take.
Very well. In that case, I will report you to the Preceptors and have you stripped of the name and power of the High Elder.
This must be the first High Elder that accepted the mission to quell the Ambrosial Arbor. According to tradition, from then on, successive High Elders were obliged to return to the Dragon Vista Rain Hall. They would guide the tides of the ancient sea to guard and strengthen the Arbor's seal.
Do you remember now?
Yes. Reverence to the three talents, the path to the great roots. It's the way to the root depths.
Is that some kind of riddle? Reverence to the three talons. What the heck does that mean?
Don't worry about it. Just follow me.
Oh, what a huge palace. Completely abandoned. That must have been difficult for them. Imagine how upset you'd be if you had to abandon me.
For the Vidyadhara, it must have been a necessary sacrifice. This is one of the places mentioned in the riddle. One of the 3 talents. If we can break the seal here, we'll be a step closer to the roots of the arbor.
Those seals you mentioned, do you mean these weird-looking stone lanterns?
That's right. From what I recall, we have to touch these stone lanterns in a particular sequence to unlock the seals in this area.
In that case then, I'll leave it to you.
Okay, I think I got the idea.
Do my best.
The blue things, I think that's what the order is, so that's 1, 2. There's 3 led up here, and 4. So, let's go with that order. I was right.
It worked.
General, did you hear about Miss Tingyun?
I received word from Lady Fu. The depth of Fentilia's infiltration, along with her meticulous planning, makes her extremely difficult to guard against. The Cloud Knights will carry out an investigation. But for now, our most pressing matter is to put a stop to Fentilia's scheme.
What is this?
Miss March, I would advise you to refrain from interfering with the Vidyadhara.
Huh? The Vidyadhara? You mean these pearls will turn into people?
When the life of a Vidyadhara is over, they return to the ancient sea and form a shell before emerging anew. This is the hatching rebirth cycle.
Whoa.
That's good. That's interesting to know.
Welcome, customers.
The dead return!
Time for a fun. Yeah! Fight is fun! Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
A sharp scythe needs targets.
Time for a fun.
Receive divinity. The dead return!
Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
A moment's excitement, nothing more.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
The dead return!
Fight is fun! This is double speed.
A moment's excitement, nothing more.
Oh, that's the first time we'll be seeing the new enemy here. Okay.
Let's wait and see.
Cool.
This seal was already on the verge of breaking before the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection.
There are abominations up ahead. Careful, everyone.
100.
Repay!
We're in trouble now.
No, actually, no. I don't want to be.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Yes, aim for me.
Receive divinity.
Oh.
Who's next? Can I have fun this time? Time for a fun. Good as new.
I'll end your misery. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
I'll see you off.
Time for a fun.
Don't mess with me.
Welcome, customers.
You chose the wrong enemy. Receive divinity.
Good as new.
What a headache.
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
More enemies. This combat meet. This is double speed.
Let's be friends. Don't mess with me. 1,000 wonders.
Fight is fun! Who's next?
I'll see you off.
Welcome, customers.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal.
Follow the light as the stone describes. Ah, okay, so... So let's say... Okay, noted.
Let's head to the third seal.
Let's be friends. Time for a buzz.
Receive divinity.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
The dead return!
A sharp scythe needs targets.
If your people knew that you had brought me here, there would be great unrest. They will never know. Keep quiet, Inshin. This will make us even. I will give you 2 hours. Research what you can. Remember, 2 hours. I'm a short-lived species. Do you think 2 hours isn't enough? It will be done.
That's Dun Feng's voice. But what about the other person? It's so familiar.
Why am I thinking that was Blade?
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
A sharp scythe needs targets.
The last of the 3 talons is here.
Okay, the paintings depict how much more stuff, so...
Our people sing the hymn of clouds, and dance to water's cherished sounds. And high above the dragon flies, to each is destined different skies. This mural portrays the Vidyadhara young. They acquire knowledge and depart for different places on the Xianzhou, thereby dedicating themselves to serving the Alliance.
This mural is pretty interesting. It looks like time hasn't had any effect on it.
This mural must be related to the others here. It tells the story of the Vidyadhara self-reincarnation, from hatching rebirth in the ancient sea, to the return to that same sea as the cycle begins again.
Hey, do you think this could be related to the seals?
This is
Perhaps.
Perhaps? Fair enough. It's tough racking your brains all the time. I'm struggling to keep track.
Our reincarnation's greatest cost, the wisdom of a past life lost, yet through the teachings of our kind, unto the young again consigned. The mural depicts the Vidyadhara being guided by their elder, wiser kin after their rebirth. And as the day is almost gone, return alone to water's song. Beneath the waves in silver shell, await new life that time will tell. The worldly limit of the Vidyadhara is reached after 7 centuries. They return to the ancient sea and form a shell, awaiting the next hatching rebirth.
Okay, I think I figured out the order. I mean, I might as well go through this. It's just... I'm assuming this is the very beginning of the rebirth cycle.
Beneath the lunar glow adore, Vidyadhara eggs begin to form, and from the ancient sea rebirth, to walk again on solid earth. This mural describes the Vidyadhara hatching rebirth in the lunarescent depths, the beginning of self-reincarnation.
So, if I'm correct, it'd be this first. Then this. Then this. And then this. Bingo!
The reverence to the 3 talents is complete. Now, we must head for the roots of the arbor. The roots of the arbor are still growing.
It's Ventilia. We must hurry.
Let's be friends.
I'll see you off.
What a headache.
You took the bait. Time for a buzz.
Receive divinity.
Good as new. Seize the moment.
You chose the wrong enemy.
You took the
Eternal
bait.
sleep. The dead return!
There's a reason why I'm doing this manually.
Talk. Don't mess with me. Who's next? I'll end your misery.
I'll see you off.
I'll end your misery. A sharp scythe needs targets.
Master, must we really forsake Skelgord's waterscape?
Can you forgive me, Yuan?
I cannot say, your master. I feel resentment in my heart. But there are also feelings I cannot put into words. The senior Vidyadhara say that the Xianzhou offered us this place, that we hail from another world. Is it time to repay them?
It is time to repay them.
What a sight, though. Hang on.
We've reached the end. These are the roots of the Ambrosial Arbor, where the vestiges of abundance lie. Reverence to the three talents, the path to the great roots. This is it. Under the power of the High Elder, the Arbor's roots have formed into the image of a dragon. Now, I will break the final seal.
I hope everyone is prepared.
Ready as ever, VGU1. Level 76. Oh no. Team must include Genuine. Okay, yeah, they gave me Genuine stuff, so. Let's do this.
Has the General of the Luofu chosen to grace me with his presence?
That witch! She was here waiting for us the whole time! Show yourself, Fantilia!
And the benefactors, too. Oh, patience, patience. Let me make myself presentable. Now I see why the disciples of Sanctus Medicus hold themselves in such high regard. The Arbor's traces really do possess the power of metamorphosis and resurrection.
All of you, ready yourselves. Don Hong, guard my back. I'm counting on you.
Understood.
Fantilia! What is she doing?
Well, shit.
Benefactors, behold this beautiful body. The miracles of abundance live up to the name. Let's see if I can put it to good use. The very power that brought the Xianzhou long life, I will use to bring destruction.
Fantilia has usurped the power of the Arbor. All of you, focus on destroying the Phantom Flowers. I'll go for the body. To victory!
You chose the wrong enemy.
More enemies. Time for fun. Lend me your strength.
I am the vanguard of the hunt.
So much bark with so little bite. Your attacks are futile. This body was born of the Arbor. You are but ants.
Arch, careful! Fantilia, your scheme ends here! Vanquish the abomination!
Try untangling yourselves from this.
The weeds in my garden give me more grief.
Your arrogance betrays you.
Optimizing. This is double speed. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead return!
For the Xianzhou!
You chose the wrong enemy.
Can I have fun this time? Time for a fun. There's always a weakness. Lend me your strength.
On my command, vanquish the abomination!
Nothing major.
More enemies. Time for a fun.
To victory!
Crushing an ant with the weight of a star. How indulgent.
Yikes.
The universe will end in destruction. And with it, the abundance and the hunt will disappear.
It is new.
I'll see you off.
Can I have fun
Eternal
this
sleep
time?
is the dead return!
Time for a fun. This is double speed.
For the Xianzhou! Show no mercy.
General of the Xianzhou.
Gunhong, you take it from here.
It was over, Ventilia.
Holy crap!
A scion of permanence. Have you finally remembered your duty of watching over the arbor?
Always a weakness. Time for a fun.
To victory!
Troublesome. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Receive divinity. Eternal sleep. The dead return!
More enemies. Time for fun.
Vanquish the abomination!
You chose the wrong enemy.
Power of the arbor.
Vantilia, your scheming for the Xianzhou! Still hands to you, Vantilia. So much effort to crush us, and met with so little success. I wonder what the other Ravagers would think.
It's almost as if you can't wait to be acquainted. I'm afraid you don't have a chance.
This is double speed.
Time to end this.
Time. Show no mercy. Out of ideas, Vantilia!
Lend me your strength.
On On my command.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them!
To victory!
Eternal sleep.
The dead return!
Receive divinity. Repent.
Time to end this.
Eternal sleep.
The dead return!
Time for a buzz. You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
I'm the vanguard of Vanquish the Abomination!
I'll see you off.
More enemies. Time for a buzz.
On my command. For the Xianzhou! Show no mercy.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed. There's always a weakness. Lend me your strength.
Vanquish the Abomination!
Troublesome, we've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Forgive my indulgence. Your struggle in the face of certain death is... For my next trick, I shall turn each of you into my Void Rangers. The power of the destruction will eat away at your flesh and transform you into pawns of the great Nanook. Let's start with this arrogant
I wonder if the transformation of a Xianzhou general into a Void Ranger would cast the Luofu back into chaos. Destruction works in fascinating ways. What are you?
Holy fuck.
Not bad, General of the Hunt. But all I lost was a body stolen on a whim. And you, how much longer can you last? The destruction of the Xianzhou is nigh.
Be gone, pawn of destruction. Tell the Legion that the vengeance of the Hunt will fall upon them.
What a badass!
General, are you okay?
I'm still alive. And it would seem the two of us can still coordinate our efforts. Vantilia, a truly fearsome enemy. If she hadn't attempted to turn me into a pawn of destruction, I'm afraid victory would have been far from certain. Vantilia had established a link between me and herself. Her well-timed strike gravely injured her. Thus, her connection to the Arbor was severed.
So it was all part of the plan? When Dan Heng stabbed you, I was scared to death.
Is Fantalia still alive?
It takes more than that to destroy an emanator of destruction. Still.
Fantalia won't be stirring up trouble anytime soon. Don't worry about her infecting the Arbor again. It's just that sealing the Stellaron is going to take some time.
Leave that to the Master Diviner. I'm afraid I may be somewhat spent.
General, keep those eyes open. Now's not the time to fall asleep.
You better not die on us.
Hey, wake up!
I swear to God, you better not. Where's Tengyun? I'm concerned for...
Let's take it in turns.
Are you kidding me?
You rest. I'll stand guard.
Are you kidding me? Oh, God damn it. I gotta wait till another update. Oh.
Wanna spar?
I gotta say, I'm gonna say it as, on stream. It's like, holy shit, what the hell was that story? That was good.
Go.
I'm definitely gonna be enjoying the, okay, now, let's see, definitely need more, especially I'm gonna be working on Blade. That was an interesting story. And granted, it took 2 patches later. It's like, okay, there's the continuation of the story. It was worth the wait. I like the storyline. I'm very concerned about Tath the Tingyun and now General Jingyuan.
Go.
Wow, that was just a lot to take in, and that was a good story right there. Alright.
Wanna spar?
Yeah, so I'm gonna take a little break here, then set up another stream focusing on the Simulated Universe. There we go. Simulated Universe World 7. I'm just gonna go through a little experience first time run through of the new world and see what it's like. Alright, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you guys in a bit.